Welcome everyone, join us today as we delve into the life and legacy of Gordon Waller, one half of the British pop duo Peter and Gordon, known for their 1960s hits like A World Without Love. So let's dive in. Gordon Truman Riviere Waller, born the 4th of June 1945 in Braemar, Aberdeenshire, in Scotland. He was zodiac sign Gemini. Gordon's father was a GP in Pinner, but during the war, his mother relocated to Scotland, where he was born in Braemar, Grampians. He had two sisters, Annie and Diana. When Gordon was young, the family moved to Middlesex, where he attended Westminster School and became friends with Peter Asher, a year older and the son of another doctor. Gordon influenced Asher's shift from jazz to rock and roll, and soon the two were playing acoustic guitars, entertaining classmates. By 1963, they were performing as Gordon and Peter in pubs and small clubs, often for a small fee or meal, drawing inspiration from the Everly Brothers with their close harmonies. Although Asher left to study philosophy at London University, Gordon, still in boarding school, joined him for a 2-week gig at the Pickwick Club in early 1964. For this, Gordon would sneak out over the school gates each night, injuring his foot by putting a spike through it one evening, causing lasting damage. Their big break came through club owner Harry Seacombe's recommendation, which brought recording manager Norman Newell to hear their song, If I Were You. Newell was impressed and signed them to EMI's Columbia label, initially planning to release their rendition, 500 Miles, as a single, until he discovered their unique connection to Paul McCartney. Peter Asher was living at home on Wimpole Street, along with his actress sister Jane Asher, who at the time was dating Paul McCartney. Peter and Gordon persistently asked McCartney to write him a song, and he finally offered A World Without Love, a tune he'd written years earlier in Liverpool after tweaking a few parts. By March 1964, A World Without Love had overtaken the Beatles' own song, Can't Buy Me Love, on the charts, and in May, just before Gordon's 19th birthday and Asher's 20th, the song was the bestseller in the US, hitting #1 in both the US and UK. The song's success marked the start of a whirlwind 2 years for the duo. For American audiences, they held special appeal as British toffs, connected to the Beatles, with McCartney writing several more hits for them, and fans noticing Gordon's slight resemblance to John Lennon. The duo made countless TV appearances, toured Japan, Australia, and North America, and recorded extensively. McCartney penned their melodic follow-up, Nobody I Know, which performed well, but his third song for them, I Don't Want to See You Again, wasn't as strong, though it still broke into the US top 20. After meeting American hitmaker Del Shannon, Peter and Gordon were offered the irresistibly catchy I Go to Pieces, with Gordon on 12-string guitar. While this track surprisingly didn't chart in the UK, it became a US top 10 hit song. The duo then returned to the UK top 10 with their heartfelt version of Buddy Holly's True Love Ways, and a powerful rendition of Phil Spector's To Know Her Is to Love Her, where each voice was recorded 4 times for depth. Their cover of Barbara Lewis's Baby I'm Yours also hit the top 20. Showcasing their broad appeal, Peter and Gordon even recorded in French, German, and Italian. Paul McCartney wanted to test if his songs could succeed without his name attached, so he offered song, Woman, to Peter and Gordon, listing the fictional Bernard Webb as the songwriter. Although several tracks with Lennon and McCartney on the label hadn't always sold well, the secret didn't last long, and McCartney's authorship was soon revealed. Woman made it to the top 30 and is often considered one of his finer songs. In 1966, Mike Leander wrote and produced Lady Godiva, a novelty track which drew criticism from the Mayor of Coventry, a needless censure. The song followed the trend of appealing to American audiences with British quirks, as seen with Herman's Hermits music hall hits. Continuing in this style, Peter and Gordon recorded Night in Rusty Armor and Sunday for Tea, both whimsical tracks. They also provided the upbeat theme for the Michael Winner film The Jokers, starring Michael Crawford and Oliver Reed, about London's swinging 60s. Their debut LP, Peter and Gordon, was a major hit in 1964, followed by 5 more UK albums. They also recorded albums for the US market, including Peter and Gordon Sing, and Play the Hits of Nashville, Tennessee in 1966, In London for Tea in 1967, and Hot Cold and Custard in 1968. Gordon's sharp wit and charm extended beyond their mild public image. Occasionally, his wild partying made headlines, and he had a series of notable relationships, including Jenny Dunbar, whose brother John married Marianne Faithfull and co-founded the Indica Bookshop with Peter Asher and Barry Miles. Also American songwriter Sharon Sheeley, Eddie Cochran's former girlfriend. Frustrated with management and declining sales, Peter and Gordon ended their partnership in 1968. Asher went on to work at the Beatles' Apple label, where he discovered and managed James Taylor, while Gordon pursued a solo career, releasing the remarkable but commercially unsuccessful Rosecrans Boulevard by Jimmy Webb. His solo album, And Gordon, was awkwardly titled and didn't help matters. Though Gordon was the stronger vocalist of the duo, his solo career struggled to gain traction. He left the spotlight to start a landscape gardening business in Northamptonshire, but returned to show business in 1971. Taking on the role of Pharaoh in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, where he played an Elvis-inspired character on the West End and on tour. Gordon continued with occasional solo performances and later appeared at Beatles festivals in the US. In 1995, Gordon relocated to Los Angeles, California, where he co-founded the publishing company Steel Wallet International Limited with his longtime friend and partner Georgiana Steele. Following his divorce from Gay Robbins, he married Georgiana on August 15, 1998. They later divorced in 2007. In 2002, Gordon returned to recording as part of his A Rebel, the Gene Pitney story retold, a project produced by Gary Pig Gold. Known for his heavy drinking, Gordon's appearance had changed by 2005 when he reunited with Peter for a benefit concert for Mike Smith of the Dave Clark 5. In 2007, he released a solo album, Plays the Beatles, which included a new recording of Woman. In 2008, Gordon released Rebel Rider, and on July 19, Peter and Gordon reunited to perform at the Cannery Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, sharing the stage with Chad and Jeremy. Both duos closed the show together with Bye Bye Love, for only the second time. On August 21, 2008, Peter and Gordon played a free concert on the Santa Monica Pier in California, with a brief guest appearance by Joan Baez. The following year on February 2, 2009, Gordon joined Peter Asher to perform at the Surf Ballroom in a tribute concert commemorating the 50th anniversary of The Day the Music Died, and also performed I Want Love at a tribute to Elton John's songwriting earlier that year. Despite other planned performances, including arena concerts, they didn't tour the UK, as promoters found their fee of £20,000 too steep. Personally, Gordon was married 3 times. His first 2 marriages, to Gay Robbins and then to Georgiana Steele, ended in divorce. He then married Josine Coldray, known as Jen, in March 2008, and they remained together until his passing. In his later years, Gordon resided in Ledyard, Connecticut. Sadly, on the evening of the 16th of July 2009, Gordon went into cardiac arrest and died aged 64 of a heart attack early in the morning of the 17th of July 2009 at Bacchus Hospital in Norwich, Connecticut. At the time of his passing, Gordon was survived by his 2 grown daughters, Philippa and Natalie, both by first wife Gay, and a granddaughter, Tyler, as well as both his sisters, Diana and Annie. A tribute concert for Gordon Waller took place on the 29th of May 2010 at the Cannery Casino and Hotel, his favorite venue in Las Vegas, selling out the event. The lineup included Peter Asher, Chad and Jeremy, Denny Lane, Terry Sylvester of the Hollies, Ian Whitcomb, John Walker of the Walker Brothers, and Elvis Presley's drummer, DJ Fontana. And there you have it. Though Gordon Waller left us in 2009, his music continues to inspire and resonate with fans worldwide. His work with Peter and Gordon not only captured the spirit of the 1960s but also cemented his legacy in the world of pop music. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on your favorite artists just like this. Take care and bye for now.